Yep. Back out. Backing in.
Only lived once.
Twice.
Once.
Was it twice?
You only live once.
Ah, he's moving his car.
That's
You
what
only
it is.
That's recording, Nick. I'm recording, Andy. He hasn't moved it very far.
Huh?
He hasn't moved it very far. Back again.
Back again is very close to back out.
Back again. We're back in a similar area.
I'll be home.
Then we were the other week.
Got lost.
We're parked a bit further east this time. The dog's just been going crazy with the sheep, but anyway, he's calmed down now. He's kept on a lead, obviously, but yeah, back out again. Had a couple of crooks in the pub, and he had a couple of pints because he's not driving. I'm the designated driver this weekend, so we're on our way up to destination uncertain yet. We're not too sure. We're going to see how we feel. We're at the top of this first one, and then call it from there and see whether we're going to push on to the second one or just make home on the first one. Just get a look around. A little bit further up now. This is one of the old industrial spoil heaps here, because this was like a big mining area back in the day. There's a bit of a mine working over there on the right, fenced off, so I would suspect there'll be a shaft in there somewhere. You don't want to be found doing the shaft. But you can see the pipes and the metal pipes and that. And just, I like the old industrial relics. Like, you imagine years ago how busy it would have been here. And these little villages were all being created through mining, to be honest, years ago. Farming, obviously a little bit of farming, but I think it was predominantly the mining what got the villages, like Garrigill back where we live and places like that. Got a view over there across the Eden Valley towards the North Pennines, Crossfell there in the distance, in the middle distance. And it's a beautiful day out there now. Now looking back down to Carlbeck. I don't know how to introduce him yet, but I've actually got Baxter Ferguson with us. He doesn't get out camping very much because there's the sheep about, but he was a little bit interested in them before, like, but he's not too bad now. The higher we go, the less there is. And we're just taking a different route up the day, just to make things a bit different. Right, I'm not in any hurry. It is quite early. And there's the two pathfinders there. Well, we're having this breather. Andy. Bracken's having a breather as well. He was standing up, but I told him to lie down, and he Julio obeyed for once. There we go. Here's what Solway, Firth or Forth or what it's called. And there's some rain showers there in the distance, and we're trying to beat them. We're trying to race them to the summit, like. And I've just felt a drop of rain, I think, hitting us there. There's Mr. Wardle. He's on the dried cereal bar, starving. He's absolutely starving. He says he's got a lot of setting up to do. Steve's already got his Spitfire set up. There's the dog. You see the dog? My tent's the best pitch it's ever had. I love it. Oh, he's getting up. The dog's getting up. Aye, but there's Carrick fell across there. If you follow that track, the distance there, follow that track there, you get to the Lingy Hut, it's like a shed bothy. There's a skiddo. There's the back of Lake Cathra again. Last week we were across, or was it last week? Last week we were across there. I'm not sure if it's that one there, or it's that one there, I'm not too sure. I'm on the army rations again. That's my second one there because you need two, like, there's only 250 calories in each one. There's a couple of ladies who just been at the top there. It's quite a busy, popular summit, like, to be honest. From the village, a lot of people walking from Calbeck just for a little wander up. But I'm enjoying this, like. I'm really enjoying it. That Sandy just had his tea, and Steve's just had his, and I've obviously had mine. It's brightening up a bit, really brightening up. If you look straight ahead there, the camera will not do it justice, like, but looking at the centre of fellas, just amazing, like. Totally amazing. And the dog's been looking for scraps. And Sandy's left him some fat, some steak fat. Oh, what's this, brother? What is it? What's Sandy got for you? What's he got? Oh, it's a steak and all. Oh, he says, Dad, can I have it? Can I? Just tip it around. He'll lick your plate, man. Oh, he likes the sauce. Anyway, the dog's enjoying that.
Should have pretended he nicked it.
Not a massive review of the tent, but I can give a short-term review. It is, in fact, oh, if I can get the dog out of the way, it's the Alp Kit Viso 2. So it's obviously a two-man tent. And it was X-ray. It was cheap. I got it for 140. I probably mentioned it before, but I got it for £114. It's not massive mega quality, but for £114, it's a decent tent. It was meant to be 170, but for some reason it was an Alp Kit. When I went in to buy it for 170, and it was only 100. There was one there for 114. I thought it might have been a display model, but it wasn't. It was all packed. It had never been out. It's not mega quality, but for the money, it's a decent tent. You see, there's plenty of room. You've got this big vestibule. You get the footprint with it as well. I just dumped all my gear there for now. I've just been cooking, so a bit of a mess. And as you can see, it's quite big inside. Hanging loop line thing. It goes in and out of pitch, like simultaneously. You've got pockets. It's got mesh at the top half and solid at the bottom, so it's quite draft proof. Got two vents. You've got a one there, one at the top. Guy's out quite well. 3 poles, very simple to put up. And to be honest, I like it. I like it for the room. I got it for me and the dog. I didn't want to be spending Hillyberg money for just me and the dog, because the dog, as you can see, he's a sight hound, and he suffers cold. He suffers in the heat. So there's not very many options to bring him, really. It's got taped seams. Weight, I don't know what the weight is, I'm not really bothered. Could be 3.5. Could be just over, I'm not too sure. I'm not really bothered. Worry about weight. It is what it is at the end of the day. Yeah, I've just gone for a after tea wander. When I have a wander down to the Lingy hut, see what the new modernisation of it's like. They've been done up a bit. There's our views. You get vexed at them, can you? Ah, it's a little stroll out after what tea. And, the dog's night-time walk. Nobody gets a dog walking at 8 o'clock, but not tonight. He's not. And there's he's got treats for 8 o'clock, but just them salmon ones, because he demands a treat at 8 o'clock every night. Demands it. The famous hut, which basically that's what it is. Exactly what it says in the tin. The Lingy hut. Big garden shed. And it's been renovated, I believe, 2 years ago I think it was. I've not been back since. I stopped in there one night on the Cumbria Way, and I was terrified I was going to get locked inside, because you could lock it from outside, but you couldn't open it from the inside. And I was absolutely terrified. There's the view from the window. It's a nice view, isn't it? That's a nice view. Yeah, it's been renovated. It's been. I think people are still drawing on the walls, not like. No, I was going to say it was Tabasco, Action Mando, Tabasco sauce, pepper. Now what happened to this was, I'll sit down and I'll turn the camera around. What happened was, it was Christmas time 2 years ago. We'd just been up and the volunteers had panelled it all out. As you can see, I think it's been insulated as well. And it's a lot less drafty than it used to be. They made new platforms and made a good job of them. But then there was some kids come and they vandalised it by drawing all over the walls and all, graffiti and stupid stuff. And a group of fellas came up one day for a run with sandpaper and they sanded it all out. But people have been back at it again. Like. But that's what happens here. It happened in the old one, it happened all the time, unfortunately. That's the view out the door, back the way where you came from. It's tethered with steel to the ground, so Andy was just saying it must get a bit tasty, the weather up here in the winter, I would imagine, or in a summer storm or a gale. The outside's been reclad as well. So if you're doing the Cumbria Way, this is a possible stopping off point. That's where I stopped my first night at the Cumbria Way. You'll see I was terrified getting locked in. Lovely view down the valley, mind. I wanted some sheep across there, so I better head this way. I've just missed them. They were doing the dance, but they're not going to do the dance now. It's up here. Oh, what's he doing up? What are you up for? Are you doing the dance? Are you doing the dance?
I think you can smell the snow coming in.
It's a bit chilly now, like. Baxter, get back in. Bracken. Ah, it's getting cold now. Getting very cold. It's getting on. What time's it now? So look.
Yeah, it's 7:30. Lovely place. 10 to 8.
10 to 8. 10 to 8. Steve says he's got a lovely face. That's the view from the door on this fine Sunday morning. Bank holiday weekend, start of May. Good night last night, as always. And good sleep. Sort of a good sleep. Wasn't too bad. Don't think it rained through the night. The tent's dry. It rained everywhere else, surrounding with it. Not this. I've got my oats on, and I've got my cup of coffee there ready. Just kind of chill out and have breakfast, and then have a slow pack away, and then head back down to the car. About 3 miles ago script. Packed away. We left the place as we found it, apart from bits of flat grass. Not to draw a litter. I don't know how to do a litter pick on the way back because these hills are quite pristine, to be honest. It's nice to see. Oh, it stays that way. Oh, Baxter's on his way. Where are you going? Come here. Come here. He's got a lingy hut. Come here. Come here. Come here. Man. Silly buddy. Wait, watch. Oh, you got a right tangle on here. Anyway, last look at this daft dog. He's all tangled to my store up to. Aye, right, there's a bit of the industrial relics here. Mine shaft. I'm not going in it like. But I just wonder how far it goes down. I'll do a Patrick Dickinson. I'll put on like an extended selfie and we'll look down at it. Look, I'll not drop my camera.
Imagine it just falls off.
It's a Patrick Dickinson trick.
The viewers will be able to see, but we won't be able to get the camera back.
Patrick Dickinson trick there.
Then he'd be gone.
Giant selfie stick. Oh, you don't want to be found down that. Oh. It's on the video, man. Be quiet. Yeah, we're gone. There's some more shafts there. Obviously, that one's an open shaft though, and there's a few across there. This would have been a busy place back in its day. Nice in Scotland. Scotland got all the rain yesterday, and it looks as though it's nice today. We got all the crowd. Here's the lads. Had a good night, didn't we? Oh. Ah, oh, what a night. Late September. Back in 62 or something like that. Alright lads, how's it going? We've nearly avoided the rain. Nearly. Anything to say about? Oh, your hair's sticking up. He's got no fans either. He's got no fans. Well, that's going to be the end of it because he has the hailstorm coming. Had a good night. And we were supposed to get rain and hail and snow last night. We didn't, like, we were lucky. It was the forecast said that. And we're lucky, we escaped everything. The tents are dry. So he's still rabbiting on with GoPros. And Osmos are the best, like, definitely. And that's our destination down there. Let's turn you around. Just in the distance there, in the middle of the screens where the cars are. So, that's it. I don't know when the next one's going to be. The dog's enjoyed himself. He really enjoyed himself. And we've had that hasn't been too bad of a trip. So I'll catch you on the next one. If you want, you can like, you can subscribe, you can dislike, you can do whatever you want. But if you enjoy watching them, that's appreciated. If you don't, well, that's the way life is, you know. So that's it. End it, yeah. See you on the next one. Bye now.